Hey y'all, it's your girl Ashley Camille here at 5th House Bloom. This message is for Gemini placements for the week of April 8th through April 14th. This is general guidance, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. At this time, I'd like to welcome forth the power and the presence of the elevated guides who can assist me in delivering this message for Gemini. May you open up our ears so that we hear the truth of liberation. May you open up our minds so that we may bloom. May you open up our hearts so that we may embrace our divinity. I ask for assistance in delivering this message with clarity, empathy, and ease. Give thanks. How you doing? Okay, let's see what the message is. What message? What do we need to know for this week? We have emotion, tenderness. Oh my. Boundaries at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. All right, give me a second. I'm going to take my time. So this seems to be a common theme this week for the signs of really all of us, the collective. But pertaining to who or what, how we allow our hearts to be penetrated, what we allow to come through or make it through to us. Right, very much here, the boundaries here, but for you it feels like more of a softening than, and more of a, having a better understanding of the boundaries that are needed in order for you to experience new depth of love, in the sense of this ability to create, of your ability to receive. And so, because it's beautiful energy, and maybe, but it feels like, especially more than other signs, that the softening has already happened, and you're really getting to experience the beauty of being tender. And so maybe we just have a reminder. When we check, we don't have to do maybe, we can check. What might be coming up is something that kind of like puts you in that place of the past, of those walls. And so this is feeling like more of a reminder to continue to see what you have been able to experience, what you have been able to create and to live into by opening up more of yourself to receptiveness, to receiving, to giving from a place. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I was like, oh, this is juicy. Giving from an unattached place. And I mean that from a sense of like, there is no ulterior motive behind it. It is not an operation of keeping something stuck to you, keeping something from leaving. You have released the control. Or you are being asked to, because this is general guidance, right? And so if this is more of just like a reminder, if something comes up, like where you haven't approached from this more tender, open place, just cautious of pausing and not jumping back into that old way. If you are working on softening this wall, and so that you can receive, right? Because the thing about, you know, our boundaries is it needs to not only be able to keep us safe, but we still gotta be able to see, you still gotta be able to get out into the other side. Stuff still gotta be able to get in. And so this might be a paying attention to where it feels like, oh, I didn't leave a door when I built that, that wall. I can't get out. Nobody can get in. What am I doing here, right? there might be things showing up where you could see like, ooh, that's a wall, that's not a boundary, right? So just pay attention to it, because what you want is for it to allow you to still connect and for you to still feel. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else before I go to the cards. And the way to do this is through feeling. And I mean that in like listening to, you cannot logic yourself out of it. And what is the feeling that we're looking for? How will it help us identify it? Almost like where you are literally stopping yourself from when it's something that you want, right? Like where you are putting a restriction on yourself, where you are putting like a should on yourself, which is more of the mind than the feeling and the emotion. And I'm not saying ignore, but I'm saying to evaluate, and that the feelings, these are the feelings that can give you some more insight into where these walls might be. And one also is if I engage in that, then I might get hurt. If I'm just going to, like, I would just lose it anyways. Those might be some places that you can look for more information. Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Devil. And the 3 of Wands. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna take my time. I'm seeing the boundaries or the barriers depending on where you have, but I wanna get more. There's a lot of not only receptiveness of being able to receive, like mutuality, like the shared of it. When you are doing that, when what you are putting out is giving back, and vice versa, like without the control, it's the presence in that. Moving forward, more collaboration, allies, like you and other has really been coming up in the past readings. And so it was interesting to me, like in this Devil card in the traditional tarot, it is that aspect of, like kind of give you the imagery of the lovers, but here you only see the one. And so it's almost like an exasperation from the control, right? Of just like no longer being able to be in this place and letting that go, taking off the mask, and being in this tenderness and this vulnerability, which will allow you to, it's like making the walls more permeable, and it will allow you to receive. Allow you to receive, allow you to be good, because again, this is more about like mutual reception, reciprocity, and finding yourself in situations literally that when you become open and when you open up, you can now receive. Anything else? All right, Gemini.